Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to begin the second half of our evening and welcome you to the 11th Annual Game Developers Choice Awards. Please welcome the event director of the Game Developers Conference, Megan Scavio, and UBM TechWeb Game Network Executive Vice President, Simon Carlis.
Yay! Thanks, everyone. We're excited to introduce the 11th Annual Game Developers Choice Awards, taking place alongside the historic 25th Game Developers Conference. Once again, GDC is happy to host these awards, which truly are by developers for developers.
As in previous years, we've continued the open peer-based selection process for the Game Developers Choice Awards. We took nominations from the game development community, curation from an all-star Game Developers Choice Advisory Committee, and final voting from our ICANN jury of top game professionals. With no entry fees or restrictions on nominated games, we really feel like the Choice Awards showcase games that are the best that the industry has to offer.
We're also taking into account the rise of new markets for game development. You'll see smartphone, console downloadable, and online game titles represented here in the finalists tonight. And since last year, the Game Developer Choice Awards also created a sister award specifically for online games.
The first annual Game Developers Choice Online Awards took place in Austin, Texas at our GDC Online conference last October. We'll be highlighting some of the winning titles from that awards show, which is solely focused around the fast-growing online game market, later in the show.
And now to introduce you to this year's host, he's a three-peat presenter of the awards and a creator, of much-loved games like Full Throttle, Grim Fandango, Psychonauts, ladies and gentlemen, founder of Double Fine Productions, and our good friend, Tim Schafer.
Yeah!
Video games. Video game award shows. Which came first? No one really knows. It's true, it's hard to imagine these shows without video games. I mean, what would you play on your iPhone during the more boring acceptance speeches? But it's also impossible to imagine making games without awards. I mean, without awards, how would you know if you made a good game? I mean, sales? Who has time to count? Reviews? Who's got time to read? Metacritic? Who has time for bribes? I don't know about you. I think, like many of you, I've known what I wanted to do since I was a very young child. I remember the day I turned to my mother and I said, "Mom, I want to win awards." And she said, "Son, sports trophies mean a lot of running around, and the Nobel Peace Prize, you have to support world peace, and even like best actor at the Oscars means a rudimentary attendance to your physical appearance." I said, "Mom, isn't there an award I can win while leading a sedentary lifestyle and glorifying violence and letting my personal appearance go to hell?" She said, "Yes, my son, there is, and that's why we are here tonight." Thank you, Mom. I'm going to assume that applause is for my mother, so I'll take that.